Hello, my beautiful Livy loves. This is Dr. V. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to get you some clarity on what is going on in the mind and heart of that special person that you are watching this video for. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling? So this can be your twin flame, your soulmate, your crush, your beloved, however you see this person. So if you are new to this channel, I'm so happy you're here. I'm Dr. V. Make sure that you do hit that subscribe button, join this incredible global community of amazing, beautiful souls who are all on this journey to love and union, or even reunion if you've been in some form of struggle or separation. We're all on this journey together. So as I always say, make sure that you are gentle with yourself. I'm going to give you 4 options to choose from here. But if you feel that you've chosen something and it's not resonating, then make sure to choose something else. So you can choose pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or pile number 4, or you can choose them all and just take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. Now, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me to get more clarity on your specific journey, because this is a general reading, not everything may resonate, then I have some really exciting news for you. You know, up till now, I had to turn off a lot of my readings because I was just so busy and I wanted to get caught up, and I didn't want you guys to have a long wait to get your readings. So now I'm finally caught up, and so now I've opened up a lot of the different varieties of readings that I had before at all different price points. So if you've been waiting to get a reading and you know that now is your time, make sure you go to livetarot.com/readings. The link is also in the description box below, so you can see the full menu now of the readings that I have to offer. And of course, if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, make sure that you also visit livetarot.com. So let's get right into your choices here. And of course, if the readings resonate, I would so appreciate it if you would give it a like, because that is free. Of course, subscribing is also free, and it really, really helps the channel. So thank you guys in advance for that. All right, let's get into your pile choices here. So for group number 1, we have water elemental. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. All right, so I'll give you a moment if you'd like to, see which one of these you feel most intuitively guided to. This is group number 1, water element. All right, group number 2 is air element. I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. So take a moment if you'd like to focus on this and see if you feel guided towards this group. All right, group number 3 is fire element. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. All right, and group number 4 is the earth element. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows on me. All right, go ahead and make your selection, and we will start with group number 1, water element. All right, my beautiful group number 1 who chose water elemental, here is your reading. Let's see. Are you on your person's mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? Wow. All right. So we have some really beautiful energies coming through here. So first of all, I have to say that your person, you are literally holding their heart in your hands at this time. Okay, so they are truly, truly invested in this relationship. Okay, they're invested at a very, very deep level. I feel that one of the things that your person has definitely been struggling with is maintaining boundaries. Okay. I feel like they have such a deep, deep love and connection with you that they may have overstepped certain things here in this connection. I'm feeling like they may have jumped into this rather quickly, and it may have even made you wonder or be a little bit more like hesitant, because I'm getting the energy here that you have definitely been hurt in the past. Okay, I feel like there's been a lot of struggles that you, beautiful one who is watching this, have gone through in your life, and so you're not as quick to give your heart away. I feel like you've done that in the past. You've really trusted people. You've been very quick to love openly, open up your heart, and be very vulnerable to people in the past. And I feel like because of the experiences that you've had, you have decided very consciously in your life to not do that as much anymore. And I feel like it's, in a way, it's kind of sad because of the timing. Like, you know how sometimes we kind of make our hearts a little bit more protected. We put some boundaries around our heart because we feel like we have to be on guard, or we have to be careful because of the way in which our hearts were wounded in the past. But in a way, it becomes ironic because when we do that, oftentimes we meet the right person. And unfortunately now, even though the person is right for us, we have these walls, we have these boundaries, exactly for the right person. You know, it's almost like this unfortunate contradiction that, you know, when the people were wrong for us, we were more open. And then because we got hurt, we build these boundaries. And now the right person comes along and they kind of have to deal with these boundaries that we've made. And it kind of becomes their project or their job to prove to us that they are trustworthy, right? To prove that, hey, you know, you don't have to keep these walls up with me. You don't have to have these boundaries with me. And so this is why I feel like with your person, it's like they've had this extra kind of, project or like extra kind of effort that they've had to make to really show you that they love you, that you can trust them, that they are open, that they are honest with you, that they're not gonna keep things from you. They're not gonna keep secrets from you. They're not going to insinuate themselves into your life in a way that is hurtful or that is threatening to you. So I feel like maybe in their enthusiasm, when you first fell in love, I'm feeling that in their initial enthusiasm, they may have overstepped some of their boundaries with you. They may have been a little bit too kind of, wanting to know everything about you and wanting to, get to know you very deeply and very quickly, because I feel like there was a very strong connection here between the two of you. So I feel like there may have been some issues here where you may have stepped back a little bit because you were like, okay, wait, slow down here. I can't jump into this as quickly as you want me to. I can't jump into this as quickly as what is appropriate here for me. I feel like I've been hurt in the past. I have certain boundaries. I need you to respect those. But I feel like your person really feels like they may have overstepped, and they're like, okay, I need to regroup here. I need to stop. I need to protect your boundaries. I need to respect your boundaries. But literally, you are, holding my heart in your hands. So I feel like this person feels like they are truly very deeply invested in you and in this relationship, and they don't want to sacrifice this in any way. They don't want to overstep their boundaries, because look at this, they feel incredibly happy with you. Happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Your person feels a really deep level of harmony and fulfillment with you that they really haven't with anybody else. This is a very special connection, And I feel like they have become very, very focused on making sure that they don't lose this connection, that they don't lose you. And what's so interesting here is I feel like both of you feel this connection at a very deep level, particularly because both of you are very deeply spiritual people. I feel like both of you have come to a place in life where you know that the universe is with you, that you would like to believe that the universe has your back. You both believe in this higher divinity, that there's a reason why the two of you came together, and that the universe really has a hand in bringing the two of you together, that there was a divine timing here, that maybe you both needed to learn lessons before you actually met each other, and that perhaps the struggles that you both have gone through, the heartbreaks, the disappointments, the ways in which maybe other people have, kind of broken your heart in the past, was a necessary evil, so that when you came into each other's lives, you really were able to identify what is real versus what is fake. I feel like if you both of you hadn't had these experiences in the past, you wouldn't really appreciate what it is that you have now in each other. So I feel like your person really is deeply rooted and bonded to you in this notion, in this knowledge that, you know what, all of the crap and the shit of the past is worth it, because if I hadn't gone through that, I would not have realized how precious our connection is, how much we actually share. The love that we have is definitely guided by a higher power. It is blessed by a higher power, and therefore it is even more powerful, even more powerful than anything they've ever felt before. So this is something that is, I feel like your person really feels that their love for you, their connection, this eternal love that they have for you, is guided, it is blessed, it is rooted in a higher power, and it is literally the culmination of a long journey. Okay, it's where this journey of the heart, of the mind, and of their life has led them. And so this is literally the love of a lifetime. Okay, oh my gosh, look at that, 4 of Wands. Yes, of course it is. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at, wow, amazing. See? This is the love that they have been waiting for their entire life, okay? Wow, look at this, look at this. These just literally fell out, okay? They just literally fell out. Let's get some more messages here. What else is your person thinking about you? How are you on their mind? What are they thinking? What are they planning for you in this connection? What else is your person thinking and feeling about you at this time? Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow. Beautiful energy coming through here. All right, so look at this. We have the first thing that came up. Isn't this amazing? The first thing that came up here as we were talking is the 4 of Wands, all right? Beautiful energy here. This is exactly, to me, a beautiful reminder of this energy right here, that your person sees a lifetime of love with you, okay? They see a lifetime of love, romance, connection here between the two of you, and they want a completion to this energy. 4 of Wands to me is very much the energy of, being ready for a deeper commitment, being ready and being at that place in your life when you really do want something more than you have ever experienced before. And so I feel like this is why we're also getting this beautiful yes. Okay, so your person, they're in the full energy of yes when it comes to you. Okay, everything in their heart, in their minds, in their soul, when it comes to how they think of you, when it comes to how they see you, is a big resounding yes. Okay, their soul is saying yes to this connection. Their heart, their soul, everything within them is saying yes to this connection in a very big, deep, beautiful way. And that's why we're getting this very beautiful line here. I mean, look at this energy. We have this woman holding a heart, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the yes. Okay, so this to me is the energy of absolute, completion. Somebody knowing exactly what it is that they want. Because see, I feel like your person for a long time, and they've realized this as well, this is really important to them. For a long time, they have felt that they were very much kind of disconnected from their reality, very much disconnected from the deeper aspects of their feelings. I feel like before they met you, some of the things that they had gone through had really shut them down, and they'd come into this Emperor's energy, as in they've like really decided that, I'm gonna put my heart on hold. I'm gonna stay unawakened, as in I'm making the choice to not focus on love, to focus more on, intellectual things, goals, mission. I want to be more in control. I feel like before they met you, your person was very much like, look, I have been made a fool of with love many, many times, and I'm kind of done with it right now. I need a break. I can't put my heart on the line anymore. I've been disappointed too many times. So I'm going to just sit here in this Emperor's energy, and I'm just going to focus on me. And I'm going to be very much in control. I'm going to be that person who is more logical, who is more practical. I feel like your person was, pursuing hobbies. They were trying to put all of their, mental, emotional, even sexual energy into their goals, into what they felt was their mission. And that's where they really derived a lot of their satisfaction from, right? They were kind of sublimating their very intimate, romantic, and sexual tendencies into like work, hobbies, mission, purpose. And that really did help them to heal, that they went through a healing process, and they literally kept themselves kind of unawakened. They kind of went to sleep for some time when it came to love and romance, and they kept themselves kind of in this energy of, it's okay right now. It's all right if I am not focused on, love, romance, and my emotions. I'm going to be okay with that, because I need this time to kind of heal my heart. I need this time to feel like I'm more in control of where I am and what I'm doing. So I feel like your person really did focus on themselves with this Emperor's energy. I think they took the time to travel. They took the time to see the world. I feel like they were really pursuing knowledge. They were pursuing knowledge of themselves. They were pursuing knowledge of the world. And so they really took this time to be very worldly. Like they took this time in a very productive and very responsible and really good way to kind of sit in that Emperor's energy and to be more in control of their life, of their emotions, of who they are. They really spent a lot of time in this Nine of Cups. And I like that, because to me, it's important to be in the Nine of Cups energy to prepare yourself for that 10 of Cups. Because to me, the 9 is all about making sure that you are happy and whole yourself before you are ready to give to somebody else, right? You have to be in a place where you feel really healthy, mentally, emotionally, spiritually healthy. You're not coming to love from a sense of lack, from a sense of insecurity or desperation. You're coming from a sense of wholeness that, I'm feeling so good about myself that now I'm ready, and I know that my cup is full. I know that I have what it takes now to give to somebody else at a much bigger and deeper level. And that's what your person was practicing. And I love that with this Nine of Cups. And that's why now, look at this. They are ready. They are ready to give of themselves with the Six of Pentacles and outcome and result. What they want now is to come into completion with you. This has come full circle for them. You know, like I said, everything about them is a big, big yes energy coming through. Six of Pentacles with this results, conclusion, and resolution. They are ready to give to this connection fully. I'm loving this. Look how beautiful this is. And we're getting, you know, along with eternal love, it's like they have identified that you are the one, okay? They know in their heart of hearts and in their soul, you are it. You are the one. And they are ready to come into this connection with that Four of Wands energy, out of this Emperor's energy, into this, I am ready. I know that I can give everything that I have within me, because look at this egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Your person is ready. They are absolutely ready for this commitment. Look at this. Work, achievement, and success. So this is the energy of somebody who is very, very hardworking. You know, like I said, them being in this Emperor's energy, they've been working really hard at improving themselves, their life, their goals. They've been throwing themselves into really preparing themselves for real love. And I feel for many of you, marriage and commitment. This to me is very much about your person being absolutely ready now for marriage, commitment, or however which way that commitment looks to the two of you. With this egg and ant energy, really big success coming your way. You guys have it going on here. Okay, so it's going to be a matter of, you know, putting this into play, because your person is ready. Your person is absolutely ready. So let me know in the comment box below what you thought of your reading. If you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've also created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's free and it helps the channel so much, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beautiful group 2 who chose Air Elemental. Here is your reading. Let's see if you are on your person's mind. And if so, what are they actually thinking and feeling about you at this time? Really interesting energy coming through here. So first of all, yes, absolutely, you are on your person's mind. And what's so interesting about this is that they feel that you have been an incredible surprise in their life, okay? And what I mean by this is that I definitely feel that both of you may be mirroring this energy as well, that it's like neither of you were each other's, quote, type. You know how people always joke about this, that, oh, you know, he has a type or she has a type, right? And I feel like that kind of represents how sometimes we tend to attract the same kind of person over and over again in our relationships, right? Sometimes we get into these kinds of relationship patterns, or sometimes we're even attracted to or feel connections with people who sometimes even look the same. You know, like, you know, if you look back on your dating history, you might even realize, without having even thought about it before, that each of your former either, you know, boyfriends or girlfriends were very similar in certain ways. They may have looked alike, they may have acted in the same way, you know. There may be a pattern that you start to see develop over time. And I feel very strongly that one of the things that your person loves about you is that you are very different than what they've been told or they've thought that their type is, but in the most pleasant, wonderful, and surprising way. And that's what keeps you very magnetic to them. Like, so I'm feeling that your person is extremely magnetically attracted to you. And part of the reason for this is because you've come into their life and really changed things up. I feel like they, again, had been going through certain patterns and cycles in their life before they met you. And it's almost like they become used to a certain level of routine, almost to the point of like kind of like boredom, you know? I feel like meeting you totally kind of shifted their trajectory. It shifted the entire trajectory of their life from kind of routine boredom to something very, very exciting, something new, something unique, and something very, very different. And again, I feel like all the patterns have been broken in this connection. And I feel that you're both mirroring each other. Even this person to you, I feel, is very different than kind of like the normal kind of person that you're used to kind of being with. Okay, like that's the energy I'm getting. So there's something very faded, very, very faded about this connection. It came out of nowhere. It's incredibly different than anything either of you have ever experienced. And that is why I feel like both of you are starting to understand that this connection has been fated for you. Like the universe has brought the two of you together for a very specific and powerful reason. Okay, there's something that the two of you need to learn from one another. You are both very different energies, but in a very beautiful way. Okay, so again, I feel like you've broken the mold here. And to a certain extent, I do feel that both of you have come out of your comfort zones because of this, because neither of you are like what you're used to being with, the kind of person, right? Because you've broken out of that type, there is definitely a level of being out of your comfort zone with each other. And so this is why I feel that there's been some hiccups for you. I feel that there's been definite discrepancies, bumps in the road, hiccups, issues that have come up because I feel like you're two very different people, but in very interesting and fascinating ways. And so this is why I feel like your person has realized that there's definitely some patience that is required in this connection. Like there's so much love, so much chemistry, so much connection and attraction, but it also comes with a lot of differing viewpoints. Like you guys do things differently. You may approach situations in a very different way. You may solve problems in a very different way. So you have very different perspectives and mindsets here that are going to require some patience. And so your person right now is very much, putting themselves in that energy. Like they are definitely assessing the situation right now, because for some of you, there may have been some sort of a struggle here. You feel like the love is strong, the attraction is strong, but you are struggling in some way to understand each other better. I feel like the conversations that you guys have been having sometimes tend to go in circles. Like they're not really getting you anywhere because maybe you're not assessing whatever it is in a way that actually works for both of you. So there's a definite energy here of thinking things over. Like your person is trying to figure out, okay, what is the best way for us to come together and feel very secure in this relationship? Because I'm definitely feeling that whatever issues that have come up here, because of the differences that you share, because you guys are very different individuals, there may be some sort of a friction that has come up from there. And so your person right now is definitely trying to figure out, okay, what can we do to feel more comfortable with each other? What can we do to bring forward more trust? Is there a way that we can be more patient with each other? Is there a way that maybe we can speak to each other in a way that is productive? Because I do feel that with this issue right here with harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity, I feel that sometimes the conversations you have are not productive. They tend to go in circles, and sometimes there's just no resolution. And I feel like what that is doing right now is maybe hindering both of your confidence in this relationship. Like, I feel like both of you are at some point have lost a little bit of your confidence that this relationship is going to succeed, that this relationship or connection is actually going to come into fruition. It's going to get to that next level that you both want. And I feel like this is where it's like the universe is asking the two of you to empower yourselves. Spirit is saying that, you know, it is absolutely possible here for the two of you to have a camaraderie, to have the harmony that you want without the disruptions, you know, without those hiccups that you've been feeling. Because I feel like there's a lot of pain that is associated with the types of issues that you guys have been experiencing. It's bringing out a lot of wounding. I'm getting the energy that whatever these hiccups have been, have also been triggering certain types of wounds in both of you. So this is why you're feeling a little bit of this kind of like lack of confidence. There's like a questioning that is going on here. Like, oh gosh, we love each other so much, but is this going to actually work out for us? Like, are we just too different? Are we just not on the same page? So there's a lot of assessing energy that is going on here, but I do feel that both of you very much want this relationship to work. Okay, there is not an energy here of wishing to walk away or wishing to give up. No, your person right now is trying to figure out what can be done here to smooth out the energy, to make the road smooth again. Okay, they're trying to figure out how can this be fixed in a way that makes sense. Okay, that really does make sense, and that can bring the connection back into the power that you both initially felt together. Yeah, all right, yeah, because see, there's definitely soul searching that is going on here. A lot of soul searching. Get some more messages here. What more can you tell us about what is on your person's mind? Spirit, what is on their mind? Yeah, beautiful. Okay, beautiful energy coming through here. I'm going to get a couple of more. So what else is going on here in this connection, Spirit? These are a bit harder to shuffle. What else is going on here? All right. Interesting. All right, so look at this. We have energies here that are about transformation, okay, that are really about searching, soul searching, going deep and transforming the energy, which is going to be extremely necessary, because I feel that both of you are very, very much looking to build a home together. This is coming through really, really clearly here. Look at this. We have the energy of the home, and we have this as well. New home, new attitude. Cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other along with this broom. Okay, so your person is really, really invested in this relationship. They want to clean up the vibration between the two of you, because see, we're also getting vibration. So there's something here about the energy between the two of you that needs some sort of a cleansing, okay? Because for some of you, there's definitely been some sort of struggle or misunderstanding that has also gone on here. And I feel like it is what it is. Like, it is definitely a misunderstanding. I don't think that there is any energy coming through here of somebody deliberately trying to be difficult, although you may think that. I feel like one of the things that you're going through right now is there's a misunderstanding where you feel like whenever you are not agreeing on something, whenever there's a disagreement, it feels abrasive. It feels almost like, are you disagreeing with me on purpose because you like to argue? Or what is this? You know, so there's a level of kind of this, you know, questioning of what are the true intentions here? Are you just arguing for the sake of arguing? Do you just want to win the argument? Or, you know, why is it that we get into these lower levels of energy and vibration between us? Why do we kind of sink lower whenever things are not progressing right, whenever we're not getting along, or we're looking at things from different perspectives? We should find a way to reach camaraderie and agreement, not just argue for the point of winning that point, right? So I feel like your person right now, they're learning this lesson. I think that up till now, they may have made the mistake of being a bit too brash, you know, of being a bit more argumentative than they should have been. I feel like there is definitely a need for them here. It's almost like their self-confidence is built upon their ability to be able to convey their point of view in a way that is forceful. Okay, so this is a more forceful personality coming through here. And this is why I feel like both of you are so invested in really building a home together. And when I mean by home, I don't just mean like in terms of like brick and mortar home, although that's part of it. But you want to feel like you're each other's home. You want to feel comfortable. You want to feel safe with one another. And that what maybe is missing at this time. Like when you get into certain arguments or disagreements, I feel like you no longer feel safe with one another. You feel like the other person is trying to win at any cost. And so this is where Spirit is saying it's time for you to clean up that vibration, because that kind of energy is bringing you into the lower vibrations that you don't really want to be in. It's really more damaging to the relationship. So I feel like your person is realizing this, even if it's taken them some time to do so. They're realizing, because look at this, we have a lot of energy of soul searching. Okay, so as they are kind of assessing with this assessment energy right here, as they're assessing this and soul searching, they're realizing that maybe they have overstepped those boundaries, as in like they have been a little too far invested in, you know, their own power, and trying to bring you to their way of thinking in certain issues here that may have come up between the two of you, that it's becoming too forceful. And that level of force is really not useful. It's actually pushing you away rather than bringing you closer. And so they are going to ask your forgiveness for this. I feel like they've understood that they have very much, like in certain situations, been hurtful with this energy, because they really do feel that this is a fated connection. This connection is blessed. This connection is something that is so unique and different because you are unique and different. You are not at all, again, what they are used to. So there's going to be a time period here of adjustment, okay? That's what this Three of Wands to me is all about, is that because the two of you are very different, you don't come from that same, like, again, you're not each other's normal, usual type. So there's going to be a period here with this Three of Wands where you both have to adjust to each other's personalities. You have to, become very open-minded to understanding how you each think and feel, and why that can be very different at times, and how to calibrate it so that you're not hurting each other's feelings, right? So that you're not kind of going into these lower vibrations. You're focusing on this feeling of home. You're focusing on this feeling of warmth, of trust, We don't want to argue and alienate each other. We want to bring each other closer. This carriage energy is all about movement, movement closer. To me, this carriage is the journey of two hearts coming closer to one another, not moving further away from one another because their egos need to be right. So this is Spirit saying it is time. It is time to transform this connection with this death energy. To me, this is about transformation, coming into full fruition of what this relationship is really meant to be. And I feel like this relationship is so special because if you have a little bit of patience and understanding, it's going to bring you guys closer together, and you're going to learn so much from each other. There's going to be so much spiritual transformation here because you're going to start looking at your differences as a strength instead of a weakness. You're going to start looking at how your differences can bring you more unity, how you can unite and understand each other better in these differences rather than let the differences be the death of the relationship. You're not going in that direction, okay? You're going in this journey of mental clarity, emotional closeness, and I feel like with this Knight of Wands, your person is ready to do this. Like they're ready to come forward. They're ready to work on this. This is the energy of, yeah, I'm ready to jump through hoops to be with you. I'm ready to jump through whatever struggle, whatever obstacles. It doesn't matter what it is because you are my person. We are fated. We are fated to be together. You are my destiny, and I don't care what I have to jump through. I will do whatever it takes to make sure that we come together. Beautiful energy. I'm loving this. Love, love, love this. Blessed, see? Blessed union. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, as I said before in the introduction, I have finally been able to open up all of my different readings because I finally gotten caught up with my readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you will see my full menu with all different price points. So if you've been wanting a reading, this is the best time to get one. And if you'd like to order any of these oracle decks, all of the links are in the box below. If you loved this reading, please do make sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's absolutely free. It really helps the channel and it means so much to me. Thank you guys. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 3 who chose Fire Elemental, here is your reading. Let's take a look at what your person is thinking and feeling about you at this time. All right. Okay. So I'm definitely feeling that in this relationship, in this connection, there has been some sort of an unexpected struggle or possibly an ending. It's the energy of separation or struggle, okay? And I do feel that this was something that was unexpected. So right now your person is feeling very, very stressed. I feel like something has happened here that is making them very, very confused about what needs to be done here. And that is why I feel that they are really, really stressed out about this. And I'm also getting the energy that they haven't yet felt like they have the answer. Okay, there's a lot of struggle. There's a lot of, I'm looking at this from every possible angle, but why don't I see an answer? And so with this fork in the road, I feel like this is a very crucial time in your relationship, in your connection. I feel like the decisions that you make now at this fork in the road are going to be very crucial at deciding what's going to happen in this relationship in the future. I'm also getting a strong energy that this is something that is going to be critical for both of you as you come to the end of this year and into next year. I feel like The way that you handle this right now is going to determine whether you will come back together, if this has been a separation, if something has ended here and you're no longer on speaking terms. I feel like it's not over. If that's the case, it's not over, but I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that this is a very critical fork in the road for this connection. So the struggle is real. The current separation, or either you have contact, but it may be less contact, minimal contact. I feel like the next 2 months are going to be critical in terms of how your next year is going to play out in this connection. So I feel like your person is very much aware of that. And that is why they're coming through here with this all tied up energy, as in they are very deeply aware that this is a situation or a phase in your connection that is going to be make or break, as in the decisions that you take now in the next 2 months are going to either come full focus, as in it's going to bring this union back into a much more powerful place, or it's going to just end it completely. And I feel like the choice is going to be yours together. How are the two of you going to handle this? Because I feel like one of the things that Spirit is saying here is that we are on your side. This Ganesha energy, this is Lord Ganesha from the Hindu tradition. And in the Hindu tradition, he appears when he is blessing you to remove obstacles in your life. You call upon him to help you clear energy, clear obstacles, and get through whatever complications you are dealing with, especially because you are dealing with karma, right? Like you're dealing with your karma, you're dealing with different issues that come up that need to be resolved on this journey. So see, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. So I feel like Spirit is saying that we are with you. Okay, Ganesha's energy is with you. They want to help you to clear these obstacles. They want to protect this connection. But I feel like what they're saying is that you also have to do your part, because whatever has happened here may have been quite unexpected. It may have been something that has come through here, some sort of a difficult cycle. And for many of you, it may just be a temporary phase. But again, I feel like because it came through in a very unexpected way, you both may have had some sort of a knee-jerk response to this. Like as in somebody did not respond well to whatever this issue was. And they may have really acted out. Okay, so I feel like there's been some acting out that's gone on here. I feel that this is not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like your person or you or both of you acted out maybe in a more extreme way than you wanted to. And now there is a level of regret that is coming through here. If you have done something extreme in terms of acting out because of this issue, there is definitely a level of regret. And for some of you, it was your person that did that. And this is why they're also coming through with this all tied up, as in there's some deep regret going on here in the way that they have handled the situation. And I feel like for some of you, they've handled it in a destructive way, okay? That's not for everybody, so take it as it resonates. For some of you, your person, whatever has been the unexpected challenge or obstacle that has come up, they have not handled it in the most constructive way. And this is a major spiritual lesson for them. Okay, they are learning their lesson from this. Perhaps they needed to learn that lesson. Perhaps that is why they behaved in a very destructive way, so that they could actually see the consequences of what happens when you deal with something crucial, something that has to do with how much you love somebody, because there's a lot of love here. I feel like there's very deep emotions that are running through this connection here. And the reason why you or your person have acted out is because of those deep emotions. Like there's something here that triggered very deep emotions, and that is where the acting out energy is coming from. And so it's not an issue of how much you love one another. It's an issue of, you know, if I want this relationship to succeed, then I cannot behave in these ways. Like I have to come up with a better way of coping with the unexpected. Okay, so again, both of you, as Spirit is calling upon both of you to understand that there is going to be unexpected challenges. That's part of life. That's part of what's happening in this connection. There is definitely a karmic force. Both of you have certain karma to figure out. And so those issues may come up for at least, I'm feeling at least the next 6 to 12 months. And now it's like Spirit is saying, we are challenging you. We are putting the challenge to you to figure this karma out, and to do it together in a way that brings the two of you together so that you can learn these spiritual lessons, and so you can actually make this relationship stronger, okay? Stronger and better. Yeah, see? There you go. So what else is on your person's mind? Oh my gosh, see? Oh my God, this is... Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. See? Confirmation that this is exactly what is going on at this time. Yeah. Absolutely. I love this, actually. You know what? This is really, really good. Let's get some more messages here. What else do you want us to know, Spirit, about your person and what they are thinking about you at this time? Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. What else is your person thinking and feeling about you at this time? Yeah, that's going to be really important. Definitely. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, look at this. This one just fell out. Amazing. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh my. All right. So see, this is exactly, to me, Spirit can't be clearer than this. I mean, this is the most clear energy and such clear guidance from them. Thank you so much. So there's definitely, I feel like Spirit is saying there's definitely one big issue that needs to be resolved here. And that is the issue of a bit of power struggle, okay? An inability to compromise is a definite issue here coming up between the two of you. Because look, we're getting 2 5s here. We're getting the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so what does this tell us, guys? This tells us that right now you guys are going through a period of instability. 5s in tarot are always about instability. So this, to me, this 5 of Cups represents the regret that I was talking about, that your person is deeply regretting the ways in which they may have acted out recently in this connection. And they're knowing, they're understanding as they assess the situation with that 7 of Pentacles that it's really a bit on the side of ego and pride and an inability to compromise. 5 of Swords, okay? So this is about people saying, you know what, I would rather be happy than try to be right all the time. That I don't need to force my opinions onto my partner. Okay, so there is definitely, I feel like Spirit is saying here, it's really important for both of you to learn this lesson, that you don't need to make each other do things or have opinions or believe in things that you don't want to believe in, okay? Because look, we're getting a clubbing energy here. Look at the spikes on this thing. It's very dangerous, right? It's hurtful energy. It's the energy of feeling like somebody is beating you over the head with this spike, wanting you to, believe what they believe, have the same opinions as them, wanting you to do what they want you to do, or vice versa. See, someone will try to make you do something against your will. So this is why I feel that Spirit is saying that if you continue to do this, and your person, I feel like they are finally coming to an understanding that maybe they have clubbed you over the head as well with their opinions or, their way of doing things, and wanting you to come to that perspective that this is not useful energy. This is very destructive energy. And that is why I feel that there is a lot of regret and remorse. So again, I feel like this doesn't necessarily have to be them. This can be you as well. So I feel like Spirit is also calling upon you to assess yourself, because we're getting 7 of Pentacles. This is the energy of, let me take a look at my actions. Let me take a look at my words. Am I really getting what I want? Are my actions getting me where I want to be? Is my behavior, my words, my actions, everything I'm doing, is it working for me or is it working against me? And I feel like this is a question that Spirit is saying both of you need to ask each other and of yourselves. Are we doing things that are sabotaging our relationship? Is our behavior, because I'm getting a little bit of a stubborn kind of pig-headed energy, look at this. Again, broken wishbone. See? Wish will not be granted. So there's something here. One of you or both of you are seeking to bring each other to a certain agreement, a certain decision, a certain mindset. There's something here of like a tug of war, like one person pulling this way, one person pulling this way, and you're like both like trying to bring the other person over to some sort of an agreement, some sort of a decision, some sort of action that one or both of you wants the other person to take, and neither one of you are willing to give in. This is the energy I'm getting. There's a stubborn energy. Neither one of you are willing to compromise. So I think it's important to start looking at how can this be healed, because I feel like Spirit is wanting you guys to heal this. I feel like Spirit is saying very clearly, you have an incredible connection here. You have a connection here that can give you everything you want. I mean, look at this. The twin flame card with marriage. I mean, this is rare. This is incredibly rare to get this combination. So this tells me that Spirit is on your side. Spirit is saying, like, this is what you guys have. Do not throw it away. Do not throw this away because you're stubborn, you're pig-headed, you need to hold on to your egoic opinion. There's something here, okay? There is some major disagreement that needs to be healed. And it needs to be healed with mutual understanding and compromise. You cannot hold on to your opinions and positions in a stubborn way, or else it is going to sabotage what you have. And what you have here is something really beautiful, something amazing, something worth working through. This is what Spirit is so clearly saying. And I'm so happy that, this Ganesha energy is with you, because I feel like this Ganesha energy is going to help you to override these more negative energies that are coming through. This is Spirit saying we are with you to help you to navigate through these heavier energies. So call upon us and your spiritual power. You have it within you. It is time for the two of you to decide together that you are going to take control of this relationship and you're going to move on. This Chariot is your ultimate spiritual lesson here. This is Spirit saying it is time to stop wallowing in whatever is holding the two of you back. There is no more time to waste. There is no more fighting to be done. It's time for the two of you to get into this Chariot together in the spirit of mutual understanding and mutual compromise and move your life forward. Because if you do this, you are going to get tremendous rewards. Look at this. Tremendous, beautiful outcome. A beautiful future is waiting for you if you can move this Chariot forward. Stop being stuck. There's an energy here of being stuck with this Five of Cups and this Five of Swords that you really need to work through and move on from. But I feel like Spirit is with you. They are guiding you. They are supporting you to do this. You have to believe in yourself and you've got to work through this because you have something amazing to look forward to. Okay? So let me know what you thought of this reading in the comments below. I wanted to let you know that I have finally caught up with all of my personal readings. For a while there, I had to remove a lot of the readings that were on my menu of offerings, but now they're all open at all different price points. All different types of readings are now open. So if you've been waiting for your moment and you know this is the time, this is the best time to get your personal reading. So all of the links are in the box below, as well as the links to these oracle decks that I have created for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please do like this video and subscribe. It means so much to me and it's absolutely free and it really helps the channel. So love you guys so much. I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 4 who chose Earth Elemental, here is your reading. Let's see what your person is thinking about you at this time. Are you on their mind? Interesting. Wow. All right. So yes, absolutely you are on their mind. But what's so interesting here is that there's been some issue here that has come up between the two of you. Something has happened. And, this may be some sort of an ending. I feel like there is some sort of an ending here. But what I feel very strongly that Spirit is saying is that this ending, or whatever it appears to be, okay, there's an ending here that appears to be an ending, but is not really an ending. What it is that it's a transformation. It's an evolution. It's a point at which somebody needs to make a choice here. And I feel like that is the choice that your person right now is focusing on making. Something has happened here that has put a lot of focus into decisions. Okay, I'm getting a very strong energy here that there are very important decisions that you and your person have been faced with recently that need to be made. And as long as either of you or both of you are not willing or ready to make the bigger decisions, to make the bigger calls in this relationship, it's not going to move forward in the way that you want it to. But there is definitely an energy of stalling that is coming through here, as in almost like the energy of an inability to make the big decisions. So something is holding your person back. because there's something that they are resistant to when it comes to this evolution. Okay, because I feel like whenever you're on the precipice of a major change in your life, of major decisions that need to be made in your life, there's a lot of fear that can be associated with that, right? There can be a lot of hesitation. There can be a lot of doubt and anxiety because you may not know where those decisions are really going to lead you. Okay, so I feel like one of the things that your person right now is afraid of is that if they fully commit to this relationship, and I am feeling that it's not that you guys haven't been committed so far, it's that there's some sort of a decision here to take this commitment to another level, to a level that you guys haven't quite yet reached, but want to reach. And I feel like that's where the problem lies. For some of you, I'm also feeling that the reason for this is because there is some sort of a third party situation. This is not for everybody. This is for some of you. Your person right now is caught between two worlds. The reason why I feel like there are some of you who are in a third party is because of this energy right here. So a third party doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although it could be. It can be any kind of situation that right now is causing a rift between the two of you, that is coming in the way. It's wedging itself between the two of you. It could be any kind of material world situation, person, or responsibility that is obstructing, that is keeping you or your person focused elsewhere. Because see, I'm getting this energy here that some of the issues that have come between the two of you is a lack of focus. Okay, somebody is focusing elsewhere or is being forced to focus their energy, time, or attention somewhere else, not in this relationship. And that is why this relationship is suffering at this time. That is why somebody here is contemplating an ending. Somebody here is contemplating walking away from this relationship because the focus is not there. Either they themselves have not been able to focus on it the way they want to, or you or they have felt that they can't focus on it, or you are tired of the lack of focus. You know, like you are tired of the waiting game. Okay, for some of you, there's definitely been some sort of a waiting period here where your person may be very much caught between these two worlds and you've been waiting for a resolution to come through. But the problem is that whatever decision needs to be made here is a really big one. It's a very, very big decision that may cause a lot of other problems. You know, sometimes when you try to solve one set of problems, sometimes you're afraid of creating another set of problems, and that those problems will be just as difficult, if not more difficult or complicated than the ones you're already trying to solve. So this is where this person right now is languishing. Like this is an energy of like feeling very enervated, as in like they feel listless. They feel like they have no energy. They feel like all of their energy has been depleted, going around in circles, trying to figure out how to make the decision without creating bigger problems. And this is where I feel like your person has come to a standstill. It's like a stuck energy. It's an energy of being unfocused, right? As in like there's just too many fires here that need to be put out. Well, if I put out this fire, then this one's going to come up. If I put out that one, then this one is going to come up. So I feel like your person right now is being challenged by the universe, but in a good way. It's like the universe and spirit is putting this upon them so that they can realize that it's time for them to open up the door to personal healing and happiness. I feel like this door so far has been closed off to your person, not because spirit is closing it off. I feel like they themselves have shut this door for themselves, as in they've taken on a lot of burdens that are not their own. They've taken on burdens and problems that are not meant for them to solve. But they feel some sort of an emotional responsibility to do that. But unfortunately, the fallout from that is that this door to their own happiness and the love and relationship and connection that they can have with you is not open right now, because they're letting the other issues, this being between worlds, get in the way. So I feel like Spirit is calling upon them that it is time, my child. It is time for you to open this door, because there is great beauty and bounty. Look at this. Look how beautiful the world is if your person would just open that door. Look at, there's a rainbow, there's peace, there's tranquility, there's that beautiful white dove. Like, so much is waiting for both of you on the other side of this door. But I feel like your frustration and theirs is that this door needs the conscious decision to be made to open it. And that is going to create the evolution that you're both looking for in this relationship. See, earth changes, climate change, and transformation. There is an evolution that is coming here for the two of you. But your person right now really needs to focus on making it happen. They have to make a decision. And look at this. See, I feel that there is a tremendously powerful imagery that is coming through here about literally being stuck between two worlds. Look at this. Both of these figures, this person as well as this, what is this? Flamingo, is stuck between two worlds, or is emerging from one world to the other, from one world to the other. See? So to me, the fact that we have two cards that indicate this tells me that there is a very strong current that your person is dealing with right now. They are literally trying to come out of a world that is dark for them. Okay, a world that is not allowing them to breathe. Something is suffocating your person right now. There's energies around your person right now that is suffocating them. There are darker elements around them that are like not letting them breathe or relax. But I feel like part of it is that they're also doing it to themselves. Like, they're letting these elements get to them. So it's a matter of them making a choice to not be suffocated anymore. They're making a choice to say, I am coming out of these limiting beliefs, these limiting energies, or these limiting people or situations. And I'm coming into enlightenment, because look, as this person is coming out from this water where they cannot breathe, obviously, within this water, as they're emerging out of it, they have a butterfly, which means that their transformation is waiting for them. It's awaiting them as they come out of this world and into the air where they can breathe and where they have this beautiful new beginning, this new understanding waiting for them. And it's the same with this flamingo. Look at this. This is a darkness that the flamingo is coming out of, but as it moves forward, it's coming into this beautiful, colorful energy, like the color, the light is coming back into your person's life. But again, it's going to be a personal choice. They're going to have to choose to let this happen. They're going to have to choose to open up this new energy. So let's take a look deeper. What else, Spirit, is on your person's mind? What are they thinking and feeling? Yeah. Yeah, see? Confirmation. Yes. Love this. Oh, beautiful sun's energy coming through here. Wow, really lovely. Okay, so I'm going to get some more messages here for you. What more can you tell us? Let's get a even more detailed picture here. Yeah, interesting. I love this. This to me is so telling about exactly what your person is going through at this time. Wow, see? Oh my gosh, yes. Absolute confirmation, yes. Okay, so here's the thing. This is very, very clear. I feel like Spirit is being extremely clear in giving us a very detailed picture of what is going on in your person's mind right now. So definitely there's been some sort of a struggle. There's been a definite separation or something here, a breakdown in this relationship where your person has not been able to give you that clear, equal relationship that you really deserve, right? So right now there's a lot of this colder energy coming through. You know, either you have told your person, look, I cannot speak to you or I cannot communicate with you until you make a final decision. For those of you who are in third-party situations, look, there's a confirmation here that is definitely coming up, okay? So your person may be struggling with a karmic partner at this time. They are either in a relationship or a marriage in which they are very unhappy. They have been planning to leave. They've made strides towards leaving, but I feel like at some point they stopped. Something has gotten in the way, as in like they may have said, this was over for me a long time ago, but I have stayed for various reasons, but I have made my plans to leave this connection. And these are the things that I've done. But somewhere along the line, something came up where they could not leave. Okay. And so that's why we have this winter's energy. I feel like it represents two things here. For one, it represents to me your person's feelings towards this other connection. For those of you who have that third party, they may be with a karmic partner at this time, but they don't love this person, right? There's a very chilly energy between the two of them. So it's not like they're close, but there's some sort of a relationship of convenience here for various reasons that may be, happening at this time. Now, the other part of this is also that you may have said, well, until you make a decision, I'm not going to be in the situation, so I'm going to freeze you out. So this winter's energy can also indicate you really putting up your boundaries, being really resilient and saying, look, I'm not going to be taken advantage of anymore. So you have to make a choice. You cannot be between two worlds. Look at with these two right here. It's time for you to make a choice. Until then, you're out. Like as in, I'm not going to entertain this connection because I need to protect myself. But here's the thing. Here's something that your person may not be telling you at this time. They are haunted by certain memories. And I feel like there's two aspects to this. For some of you, your person, your third party situation, like I said, is a karmic partner, or it could be something else. It could be something that they have a memory of. So that's why I'm saying it's very different for different people. For some of you, it's a romantic third party. For some of you, it's some sort of trauma from the past. So that third party situation could be a difficult childhood, a difficult mother or father, difficult parents, something that is very wounding. There are memories here that your person is having a hard time letting go of. And that's another reason why they are stuck between two worlds here. Right? So that world is either memories from their past, traumatic events from their past, or memories that they still share with this other person. And they're too embarrassed or, too scared to admit that there's some sort of a hold that this person has on them still. Okay. And it has to do with something that they've shared, certain memories that they've had from the past. So there's a variety of things going on here. Like I said, for some of you, it is definitely a specific romantic partner. For others, it's some sort of a past trauma that is keeping your person kind of stuck in this more, detached energy as well, which is coming through with this winter's energy. So either way, the problem is this Five of Swords. It's like they're having a hard time admitting their mistakes. They're having a hard time admitting that they're going through these things. It's a question of pride. It's a question of ego. It's a question of, how they see themselves. It's an identity issue as well, right? Like they don't want to show their weakness. And that is why they're also struggling to open that door. So there's a lot of frustration that your person is going through right now, especially if they're being pulled in these different directions. See, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. They really do need to learn a big lesson here. I'm getting a very strong energy that the evolution of this connection is so possible, right? Look at this. This connection is so beautiful and positive. Like there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of this sun's energy. And look, we're getting a yin yang here too with the winter and the sun. So I feel like there is a balance that is coming forth that is being sought here. I feel like energetically your relationship, your connection is seeking balance. It's seeking an emergence into a physical relationship, a real relationship where you have a real life together. But this sun's energy needs to get stronger and stronger in order to dispel this colder energy that's there, that's keeping the two of you apart. So I feel like Spirit is saying that this beautiful sun's energy is the warmth, the love that you do share. But right now it's kind of being drawn out by this winter, but you don't want it to do that. It needs to be dispelled. This winter energy needs to be thawed out. And the only way to do that is through coming into balance. Six of Pentacles. The only way to do that is to make the decision. For this person to say, I choose you above anything, above another person, above, wounds of the past, above other responsibilities, other toxic people, whether they have a toxic mom, a toxic dad, a toxic family. Because I feel like your person, another thing that they're not fully opening up about or sharing with you is one of the fears they have is about this danger, especially in money matters. So for some of you who your person is staying in some sort of a relationship or marriage, they are afraid of losing their money to the ending of that marriage or that relationship. They're afraid of financial loss. They're afraid. And it's interesting. It's almost like they're putting money or finances above happiness because they see it as too intertwined. Like they see this as, well, if I lose all my money and I have to pay this person a lot of money, well, then I'm not going to be happy. Like it's going to put me under so much stress. It's going to ruin me financially. Well, how can I be healed and happy from that? So in a way, it's almost like they're choosing money over happiness. And this is for some of you, not for everybody. But there's definitely an element here that's coming through with this very dangerous situation, right? Of them being afraid of financial ruin. And that may be another reason why they are not fully making the decision to reciprocate this relationship. Six of Pentacles. I feel like this is what is absolutely necessary. Spirit is saying that in order to bring back this love, this beautiful connection that you have, and to make it evolve and grow, to bring back this sun's energy, to have the beauty of this love between the two of you again, your person needs to be reciprocal. This needs to be a 50-50 partnership. You can't keep paying the price. You can't be second best. You can't be off there on the side, right? They need to fully commit to you and to you alone above all else. They need to stand their ground. Seven of Wands. Okay, so Spirit and the universe is calling upon your person to finally stand up for you and this connection. So either they need to stand up for you with their family, or they need to stand up for you by leaving this other connection that they've been wanting to leave for a long time, probably even before they even met you, right? There's something here. So I feel like this is the final kind of verdict from Spirit that, you have to have self-respect. You have to value yourself. You have to, Seven of Wands, you have to stand in your conviction for your own happiness. And that goes for you and the other person. If that person doesn't want to fight for their real happiness, then you have to fight for yours. So either way, this is the energy of standing up for yourself, standing up and believing in your own happiness and not letting anybody else put you in a jail, you know, where they control the outcome and you have to just go along with it. That's not what you want. So this is really, really powerful. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, I've finally caught up on all of my readings. Before, I had to kind of shut down most of my different types of readings because I was just too busy. But now I've opened up my reading menu completely. So it has all kinds of readings at all different price points. So if you've been wanting a personal reading, this is the best time to get one. Also in the box below are the links to the oracle decks that I've created to also help you along this journey. Everything is in the box below. And guys, if you like this reading, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, like it, and subscribe. It's absolutely free and it really does help the channel. I appreciate it so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next video.